When you look back on the year 2016, you can say good and bad things. You can remember the bad things. You can remember the good things. But there's always those little pieces that stand out to you. There's those events that stand out to you. And now that 2016 is over and you're moving into a new year called 2017, there's all these new possibilities. But you can't just get rid of the year that has already passed. All you can do is keep moving forward. You can look back on those moments that you have had, good and bad, and you can remember that. You can remember how to be happy. You can remember how to be sad and how to keep moving on from being sad because you are strong. You've gotten through the year 2016, which for many was just a year of death, desolation, just utter destruction. The United States was pulled apart in the year 2016 more than it has ever been before. But everyone's lives are affected by that. Yet, we still had good moments in the year 2016. I went to Seven Springs. That was the last vacation I went to during 2016. But I also went to Virginia. I went to Pennsylvania. We went to all these different places, to water parks, to skiing, snowboarding. Because, you know what? I had one of the best years of my life in 2016. Even with all this death, I was able to find some joy. Because you can't just dwell on everything bad that's happening. You have to appreciate the good that you were given. And I think that's a lot of things, like that's a concept that many people cannot comprehend for some reason. I mean, when Christina Grimmie died, I have never experienced the pain so much. In my life, I can only remember one person dying, and that was my cousin. He died because he was with the wrong people at the wrong time, doing wrong things. It was more about drugs, and he was shot. And I went to his funeral, but that was so many years ago that I can't remember. I can't remember really what a dead body looked like. To me, it just looked like a mannequin figure of someone who I used to know. Someone who doesn't come in my life anymore, but I see their child and their once upon a time girlfriend. And I still don't feel the sadness because I feel sad that I never got to meet my cousin. But then again, I never met my cousin truly, not that I can remember. So the pain that was there has gone away. But with Christina Grimmie, I still didn't know her. But I am able to comprehend what death means now. So whenever I saw Christina Grimmie died, I looked her up and I saw how much of an amazing person she was. I saw the things that she had done for her community and for the people just around her in general. And it broke me inside to know that someone so beautiful was going to be gone from the earth. But I, at the time, didn't know if I was ever going to be able to be happy again. And I asked God to take away the pain from me. I asked Him to heal me and to let me know that Christina Grimmie was okay. That day, I looked on her Instagram, and the last post that she had posted was a song singing, Christina Grimmie!
The sun is out and I'm feeling okay. Hope you have a really good day.
And forever, those lyrics will be stuck in my head because it was a sign from God that things will get better, that she is okay in heaven with Him. So you just have to move on. I smiled so much in 2016, more than I have smiled in any other year probably, because I was surrounded by the people I love. There were funny things going on. It wasn't all death. And I know if you lost a loved one, you are devastated. And you're probably not hearing the words right now. But I wanted to give this video to you because I want to show you that there is good in the world, that there was happiness this year, that this year did help some people, and that your loved one is in heaven. Your loved one is living with God, Jesus Christ, our Savior. And honestly, that's the best place that you could ever be. So, my favorite trip that I went to this year, one that is going to be engraved in my head for the rest of my life, was my trip to Seven Springs. Seven Springs was amazing. I had so much fun. I went skiing, snowboarding. We went to this restaurant that had a DJ, and the DJ, those were the best moments there because people were dancing, and the dance moves were hilarious, and my family was dancing because we went with another family. Well, not another family, but 4 other people who were part of the same family. My cousins, my aunt, and my uncle. So Alex and Tanner, who are my cousins, came, and then their parents, my Uncle Trey and my Aunt Lynn, came also. And so it was just the 8 of us, a pack of 8, going around Seven Springs having so much fun. We went to the 911 memorial and shed some tears. Because when we listened to those people in the cockpit, we really started to understand even more what it was like to say your last goodbyes. And I feel like that brought us even closer together because we realized that we have this privilege as a family to be together, to not have died in a grotesque way, to still be living, to still be breathing. And as long as we are still breathing, then we shouldn't waste our time on holding grudges, on hating people for insecure, small reasons. Thy shall love their neighbor. And that is exactly what I intend to do. I intend to be a better person. I intend in 2017 and for the rest of my life to try to make friends with anyone who needs it, and even those who may have a bunch of friends. It's always nice to be a good influence in people's lives, and that is what I am going to strive to do. So 2016 taught me a lot. It taught me what sorrow was like. It taught me about what really crying was about. But it also taught me what happiness was like, what making friends was like, what family bonds really are. And that is why 2016 was one of my best years. I can't really remember a lot of my years, which is a whole nother conversation. But I feel like these last couple of years have been so insignificant compared to 2016. When it was 2015 and we were moving into 2016, I was scared. I wasn't ready for change, but in 2016 I learned that I am a stronger person than I ever thought I really was. And that I can get through so many more hardships than I ever thought I could. And to me, 2016 was the year that I learned the most. It was the year that I became myself the most. And I will just continue growing and thriving from there. And that is why 2016, so far, has been the best year of my life. And also the saddest. But again, you can't dwell on only the bad. So this next clip will be showing some good memories from 2016. Really Seven Springs trip, but there may be a little bit more mixed in with that. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. Goodbye. Smile. I zoomed in on your face. I got your tongue.
That's literally just like that. Seriously. I can't get Oh.
Living with a black family.
I'll buy a shovel if you promise me this. And it was, what did I say? He's like, I was like, whenever I become famous, you got to do a song with me or something like that. And I think I actually remember him saying no. But then